Yo, what up guys, it's Rythmn. So this video is going to be going over everything that you need to know about the 3RF combo. This is honestly one of the biggest things that you need to know as a KFM, because KFMs kind of revolve around animation canceling. It pretty much changes the way you play in an actual match, because with this combo, or with this, knowing how to do 3RF in general, you could technically 100-0 people anytime that they mess up their trinket or their out, whatever you want to call it. So first things first, what is 3RF? Some people don't even know what it technically stands for and all that stuff. So let's go over the basics of what 3RF is. Now, 3RF is exactly what it is, okay? So 3RF is the same buttons that you press on your keyboard. So 3, R, and F. R is the same thing as left mouse button. That's why you sometimes hear people say 3, left mouse button, F. It's honestly, in my opinion, just preference. A lot of people say don't use the mouse because of input lag, but it doesn't affect me whatsoever. And for my personal preference, I feel like if I use the keyboard, sometimes I spam it a little bit too much and it messes up the combo. So what do these abilities translate to? Well, 3 is your Shin Kick, okay? R is your straight jab, and F is your cyclone kick. Now you have to make sure that you put these points into your Shin Kick, 3 points down into here like this, and you also put 3 points into your cyclone kick, or else this will not work. Now you might think, well, my 3 is leg sweep. That's because the 3RF combo is you can only do the 3RF combo if your opponent is stunned, dazed, or CC'd some way. So as you can tell, I can't use it. I'm gonna trip him if I try to do the 3RF combo, and that's because he just isn't in the right combo. And I think I killed my dummy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some training gauntlets. I don't think this is gonna kill. Okay, it will. Let's go try it on the ones that we're supposed to be trying it on. So if you see what I mean here, if you press 3 without your opponent being stunned, it trips him. Okay, it's one of your abilities. It's kind of like a tech chaser. It trips them, so you don't want that to happen. Now the only way that you can do 3RF is if they're stunned. Now watch, when I stun him, my abilities are going to change. Now I can do 3RF. Same thing, goes 3RF. So it's kind of easy. You have to make sure that your opponent is stunned in order for this to work, or it won't work. You'll have different abilities. So keep in mind that you're not going to pick this up within an hour or within 30 minutes or something, unless you're just a god. This took me at least 2 days straight of just constantly practicing over and over and over until I finally got the hang of it. And there's a couple of key things you want to pay close attention to, okay? So remember that to a certain extent, it's not about how fast you do the 3RF combo. It's more of following a tempo or rhythm. I know that's my name, and no, I'm not meaning it to be like that, but you just there's a certain rhythm you got to do in order for this to work, okay? So if you watch, if I spam my abilities, it just won't work. Like I'm not doing it right now because I'm spamming, okay? So if you spam your abilities trying to do it as fast as possible, it's not gonna work. So that's why I kind of like the mouse, because it does have a little bit of input lag, and it allows you to move a little bit slower, and it works kind of like in the way of the rhythm. But you don't want to copy exactly what I do, okay? It's going to be a different tone for everyone, because everyone has different ping and different latency and stuff like that. So it's not going to be the exact same for every single one of you guys. So you're probably thinking, well, where do I train? First off, you want to make sure that you have training gauntlets. If you don't, I think you can buy some off the auction house or something like that, or marketplace, whatever you want to call it. But try to make them, they're broken and stuff like that, so that way you can continuously over and over try your combo on mobs, and you don't have to really worry about killing them. Obviously, if I put on my main weapon and stuff, I'd be killing the things way too quick for me to even get my full combo off. So you want to make sure that you have a training gauntlet, and preferably broken. Now, the best place that I've found that helped me extraordinary is over here in, how would you explain it? Over here, it's called Hog's Head Pastures. okay? And you're gonna teleport up here to Hogshead Hamlet, okay? And then you just run a little bit south right here, as you can see. Run a little bit south, and it's right down here. And you want to come over to these things, these mobs right here. They're called dirty pigs. And sometimes people are doing quests that'll turn them into these clean pigs, so you kind of just have to wait. You know, they like to troll you sometimes, but these are they spawn really quick, okay? And if you have broken gauntlets and stuff like that, as much damage as I want to do to this thing, I'm not gonna kill it, as you can tell. It just keeps rejuvenating its health, so it's kind of a really good target to practice on, and I really recommend coming over here. Like I said, it's right down here. So I'm gonna throw the full combo. Now keep in mind, this is the full combo. You can do shorter bits of the combo and it'll still work, and you know, so forth and so on, but this is the exact full combo if you want a 100 to owe somebody. Now there's different ways to this full combo. Some people like to do it, you know, a different style, and that's completely fine. Whatever works for you is fine. The biggest thing you want to pay attention to is make sure that your animations cancel at the right time. For instance, your V, which is trimmer, you want to make sure that the full animation doesn't go off. Now if the full animation goes off and you stomp your feet down like this and you hit the floor, that's not animation canceling. You're wanting to just make the very beginning of that animation cancel, so that way, you know, you can't even look. It's almost hard to tell that you even use the ability. Now keep in mind, this is going to be hard to master, so just keep working at it, keep practicing, and you're going to be able to figure it out. Now the combo is pretty simple once you've figured it out. It's a stun, like a 2-second stun, and then you want to do 3RF, and then you do 3VF, and then 3RXF, 3RF, 3R right click. I know that's really hard to kind of, you know, follow, but I'm gonna throw the combo on the screen so you guys can see it. Anyways, hopefully I can do it, but it looks like this. So I'm gonna get a 2-second stun, and then I'm gonna start my combo. 3RF. See, I messed up right there. See, I couldn't get my right click at the very end, but that was somewhat close. So I think that pretty much sums up the video. I think I answered most of you guys' questions. After this clip, I'm going to show you guys in arena footage of me getting the full combo down and all of that good stuff. Remember, don't hate yourself if you can't get it the first couple of times. It takes a lot of practice. And I'm going to go ahead and leave down in the description below a couple of combos you guys can try using and testing out. I'll have the full combo down there, and then I'll have some other combos that you can kind of work on to work your way up towards the full combo, towards the 100 to 0 combo. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely make sure to hit me up in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as possible. And yeah, like I said, don't hate yourself because you can't figure it out. Just keep practicing. This is one of the best spots to do it at, and hopefully you guys get it pretty soon. But if this video helped you guys out in any way, definitely feel free to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, because I really do appreciate it, and it helps me so much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Please try again later.